AI has people completely split right now. You either think it's the future or you think it's a fad. But one thing's for certain, you can make money from it. Now, believe it or not, I'm actually not super comfortable showing my face on camera. It helps I'm here alone, but still, I'm an introvert. But then I kept hearing about these AI influencers and the owners behind them making thousands and sometimes millions of dollars a year posting AI-generated content with an AI-generated person using tools like Higgsfield. You've heard me talk about Higgsfield before. Well, they have this new AI influencer studio where you can create an AI influencer with just a few clicks, which is honestly a dream for introverts like myself. So if you've ever wanted to make money with AI, make money with content, but you don't want to show your face, or you're just too lazy to show your face and you don't actually mind doing it, this video is for you. So the very first thing I'm going to do is go to higgsfield.ai and I'm going to click on their AI influencer tab. And what am I going to do? I'm going to design my AI influencer in their AI influencer studio. Now, here's one thing that I've learned about content that cannot be overstated. And this might sound obvious on the surface, but it's not what you think. How you look matters. I come across accounts all the time on Instagram and TikTok where what they're saying isn't all that interesting, but what they're doing in the video, or at least how they look, has me captivated. Here's a few examples for you. So I'm going to keep that first principle in mind as I pick what my AI influencer looks like. Now, I don't want to be too obvious, like an iguana or a crocodile, because if someone senses in the first millisecond that it's AI, they're not going to stick around. Now, let me be clear. People will understand that this is AI. Most people will, and that's fine. I'm not trying to hide it. But if I could delay that realization for just a few seconds, then it will make a massive difference, because every video platform just wants one thing: retention. They want you, the influencer, to keep people on their platform for longer than average. So I'm going to click on human and we're going to go male, because it would honestly just feel weird for me to create a female AI influencer. Ethnicity, I'm going to go mixed. Skin color, let's go with like a blue man group vibe. We'll go blue. Eyes, doesn't really matter. I'm going to go green. Now, skin condition. This is where it gets interesting. This is what will get people looking at / staring for long periods of time, which means their videos will have high retention, which means every short form video algorithm will want to push it to a wider audience. Now, recently I came across this AI influencer and her skin is exactly split down the middle, half black, half white. So a lot of people, when they swipe and they see that, they don't know if it's real or not. And they're like, huh, what? How unique. That's why she has so many followers. Also, if you're curious on how much money you can make with certain follower counts or certain view counts on videos, I'll break that down at the end of this and split it up by platform: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, etc. So this AI influencer gave me the inspiration to pick someone with albinism, right? AKA someone who is born with an albino skin condition. And please excuse the ignorance. I don't know anything about this skin condition, so I'm not trying to be disrespectful. We want them to be adult. If we look at the styles, I want them to have, let's call it punk hairstyle, because I'm a punk rocker myself. Body, let's make them muscular. Face, let's give them a scarred eye, because why not? And let's give them reptile eyes. Teeth, different. Ears, human. We don't want it to be too weird. No horns. I can't believe I'm saying this. No scales, no fur. Surface pattern, let's do visible veins. All right, now this is going to cost me 2 credits, which is basically nothing, to generate the influencer. Let's see what we come up with. Looks like they have 90 different customization options, and Higgsfield is careful to formulate all of these options based on potential likelihood of going viral. They know what they're doing, and if they're able to generate AI influencers that go viral, then they're going to be able to grow their business. So the incentives are aligned here. Okay, and there's my influencer, Ainsley. He's got a scar on his eye, visible veins, punk rock hair, and has the albino skin pigmentation. So we're going to hit the camera icon below the character. We're going to click Explore More, and we are going to find a clip for Ainsley to emulate. Now, it is a man, and so I don't want to do anything weird or provocative. So right here, I can choose the scene. Do I want the video to have the scene from the picture here, which is just a gray wall, or the scene from the video, which is a basketball court? I'll do video, because why not? And then I can customize the prompt here. Let's go ahead and say, My prompt says the character is yelling at a basketball ref in a threatening way about a foul call, and we're going to generate it for 8 credits. Now, if I wanted to use something very specific that wasn't in this video library, I could take a video of myself doing whatever thing I want and upload it, and Higgsfield would emulate whatever I'm doing in that video in this AI generated influencer video as well. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to use this camera right here to take a video of me sitting right here doing something interesting. I will then upload the video to Higgsfield and see if Ainsley, my AI influencer, can do whatever I'm doing in the video. All right, I don't know what made me think of this dumb phrase, but whatever. We're going to try it. So I'm hitting record on my other camera, and I'm just going to take a quick video and see if Ainsley can recreate this. You mess with the bull, you get the spikes. All right, that's really dumb, but this is for instructional purposes only, and I know you won't judge me. So it looks like our first generated video is done. So let's see what it came up with. Okay, he's definitely showing off his eyes. Sufficiently interesting looking. That doesn't look AI generated to me. Obviously, I would see it if I watched it long enough, but if I'm just scrolling and flipping through things, that looks pretty dang real. The green eyes are really tripping me out. Okay, so let's go ahead and upload that video that I just took. And then we're going to choose the Ainsley, the AI influencer we just created, and we're going to generate, see what it comes up with. Now, here's what I love about this. So if I were to create an AI influencer, I wouldn't want it to be completely AI. I would want to inject my personality into it. And so this is like a good hybrid between an AI influencer that's something completely separate from your brain that's like run on autopilot. And where's the fun in that? And honestly, the chance of that being successful is probably pretty low because, believe it or not, humans are still way smarter than AI. And so we are creative, all of us. We all have unique ideas that are individualized to us. So if we're able to take those ideas that we have and inject them into our AI, then it's still something that I can feel good about, that I can be proud of. But I'm also getting the benefit of not having to show my actual face on the internet. You could use this for comedy pages. You could do like a stand-up comedy influencer. You could have brand mascots or virtual models, faceless niche pages. Remember, it doesn't need to be a person that you're creating. It could just be a topic like Formula One racing. Okay, let's see what the video looks like. It is done. You can see this bottom video here is the one that we already saw of the guy just punching the air. There's no audio. And the top one is the one that's based on the video that I made. That is very cringeworthy. So let's go ahead and watch it. You mess with the bull, you get the spikes. All right. I love how at the end of this video, you can see me even / Ainsley reach for the camera to press stop on the record button. So pretty good, pretty good. So now let's go through the whole process. I'm going to show you how to upload this video to Instagram in a way where you can even make money from Higgsfield. Okay, now the big question is, how can you actually monetize this stuff? Tactically, specifically, step by step. Let's do it. Okay, so we're back on the AI influencer tab. Then here on the bottom left, we're going to click on Earn. We could choose Instagram or YouTube. Let's choose Instagram because I have a few accounts to spare. I do have an account called the Kerner Office Hindi. You guessed it. It's where I post clips in Hindi. So let's connect that one. Type in your email address. Okay. It's going to send me a code. Boom, right there. Now I need to add this code to my Instagram bio so it can tie it to me. Okay. So you can see the overlay here. I'm here in my Kerner Office Hindi account. I'm going to click edit profile. I'm going to go bio, and then I'm just going to add this. Paste, done, done. Cool. All right. Verify account. You're verified. All right. That took about 2 seconds. Okay. I've been selected. Higgsfield Earn. Let's explore some campaigns. So I love the whole idea of this because you can figure out how all this AI influencer stuff works while also learning how content works and how Instagram works and how Higgsfield works all at the same time. So you either win or you learn. When it comes to all these new AI tools that are coming out every single day, I would relate that to trying to immigrate to America and refusing to learn English. Like, let's say you're immigrating here, trying to better your life, and you won't learn English. That's like living today and refusing to learn new AI tools like Higgsfield, Claude, ChatGPT, Grok, all of them. It's foolish. And they're not even that complicated. They'll make your life easier and more profitable and just more fun. All right, so now that my Instagram account is connected to Higgsfield by putting the code in my bio, I'm going to click on Active Campaigns. I'm going to click on Submit a New Post and then give it my Instagram link. So I've got to go upload it to Instagram first. Let me go do that real quick. We'll go back to this video, the one that it created of quote unquote me. We're going to click the download button here. Okay, so I'm logged into my Instagram account. I'm going to click the plus, then I'm going to click reel, and then I'm going to click on this very cringe video. That's it. And now if I want Higgsfield to pay me as an affiliate, I have to put this specific phrase in the captions because keep in mind, Instagram doesn't typically pay for reels. They pay for posts and for carousels. Facebook pays for reels, YouTube, TikTok, they pay for short form videos, not Instagram, but Higgsfield will pay you because they can get more Higgsfield customers from your post. So this is really the only way that I know of where you can actually monetize Instagram reels directly. I put that phrase in the caption of the reel. Made in AI Influencer Studio on Higgsfield.ai. Now keep in mind, I'm not expecting this video to do well because it's a video of someone who's not me posted to an account for me. That's all done in Hindi. So we're going to have low expectations here, but that's fine because we're all learning. Okay, there it is. Oh, I have to get the link to the post. So I'm going to click share, copy the link, give it to Higgsfield. Okay, there's the link. And then if I have like a PayPal email address where I want to get paid, I would just put that in here. So we click submit. Boom, and done. So I've submitted this to Higgsfield to get a payout, hopefully. And guys, you don't need a big audience. You're going to start from zero. The more views you get, the bigger your payout. And on any of these short form platforms, anything can go viral. You can create a brand new page or you can use an existing page. But I will say that if you do use a brand new page, it has to have at least 1,000 views and 3 posts. That's 1,000 views across all 3 posts, not on each of them, which is really not hard to do even on a brand new account. Okay, now the big question is how much money can you make from these content platforms? That's probably the question I get asked about my content more than anything. Well, it's all based on a per 1,000 view basis, which is CPM equals cost per mil equals cost per 1,000 views. So CPM is cost per 1,000 views. That's what the platform gets, and they share some of that with you. But RPM, revenue per mil, per 1,000 views, is what actually is net to you. So I'm going to focus on that. So on Facebook Reels, Facebook will pay you between 10 cents and 30 cents per 1,000 views. That doesn't sound like a lot, but Facebook Reels go viral quite easily. And so it's not uncommon for me to make $50 to $500 for a Facebook Reel. Instagram, remember, does not pay you for Reels, but they will pay for posts and for carousels that you can use Higgsfield to generate images for. YouTube pays between 5 cents and 35 cents per 1,000 views on the short form videos. On long form videos, which you could use Higgsfield for as well, they pay you between $4 and $25 per 1,000 views. So way, way more than short form views. TikTok, your videos have to be over a minute, but they'll pay you a lot more than Facebook Reels or YouTube Shorts. They'll pay you between 30 cents and $3 per 1,000 views. And then TikTok is all over the board. Threads doesn't really pay you. LinkedIn doesn't pay you, etc. But the bigger opportunity here is to start a newsletter or collect email addresses or use affiliate links or sell products or digital products or courses or whatever through these accounts. It's hard to become a millionaire just by getting paid from YouTube or Instagram or Facebook alone. The big money is in driving that traffic off platform or to you or acquiring their emails, etc. AI is changing business more and more every single day. And every single day I hear about more and more people that are making a ton of money from it. And tools like Higgsfield reduces the barrier to entry significantly. So you can look at that in a negative way, like, oh, low barrier to entry, that means the competition is crap. No. Or you can look at that in an optimistic way, like, oh, wow, the barrier to entry is lower. That means I can get in. But every day you wait, the more competitive it's going to get. So if you want to be an early adopter and you don't want to show your face on camera, then go check out Higgsfield. I've got links below that you can use. Thanks for hanging out on the Kerner Office.